This is Galnet News, keeping your galaxy in focus. 7th of July, 3301. In today's news, Mahon speaks out on Alliance values, peace and prosperity through production, open Osmium contract in Abres, Emperor's Grace blocks People's Princess in Rishair, and Ashling supporters pledge to Legion. Prime Minister Mahon gave a speech today to the assembled graduates of the esteemed Alioth University, the same establishment he graduated from as a student. While his opponents sometimes deride his matter-of-fact presentation, few could argue against the Prime Minister's passion for the values he holds dear. The alliance of independent systems is built upon a single defining principle, and that is one of freedom. The freedoms we enjoy range from our personal freedoms, as inscribed in the Bill of Human Rights, to the freedom of societies and even planets within the alliance. But we should not accept this grace blindly, or assume that its existence continues by mere chance. The birth of the alliance came from removing the burden of the Federation and the Empire, who for centuries fought each other for our resources, and we were caught helpless in the middle. Both of those organisations proudly describe their origins as being freedom from the tyranny of others, and yet now they are the tyranny, and it is our duty to oppose them, while also ensuring that we don't become them. The speech then turned to the minutiae of the Alliance's democratic process, but pundits were quick to comment that this was a bold statement from the Prime Minister, and that perhaps the recent successes in the Old Worlds region show a more robust future for the Alliance in galactic politics. The Utopians unveiled their plans to fight back against the pirates of the Pagazi sector today at a meeting held aboard Yolan Hub in HIP 116213. Simguru Pranav Antal was met with wild cheers from the gathered crowds as he spoke about the sector's recent spate of conflicts with the Kumo crew, the resultant economic downturn, and Utopia's plans for turning all of that around. Outside the station's no-fire zone, followers of the Simguru demonstrated the effectiveness of Utopian technology when a wing of ships equipped with enforcer cannons shredded an anaconda in under a minute. A clear message to anyone who thinks the Utopians will let their communes be pillaged simply because their overall philosophy leans towards peace. The governing authorities for Pangborn Dock in the Abres star system today released an open contract for a staggering quantity of osmium. Osmium is a relatively rare transition metal with outstanding hardness and durability properties. It is often used in specialist alloys for starship construction and other heavy industry. While it is uncommon, analysts claim that there is ample supply in circulation for current civilian and military manufacturing requirements. This has led to speculation that a new player may emerge in ship construction, or even that a covert build-up of military ships is being prepared. Dale Torrance, the business development spokesperson for Pangborn Dock, refused to speculate on the rumours. Osmium is a material used throughout the industry. As the chosen partner in this venture, we are pleased to announce that there will be a significant credit bonus for the successful completion of this contract. He then encouraged miners to investigate the contract for more information. Last week, Rishair was the site of political unrest as activists under the banner of the People's Princess, Ashling Duval, moved in to disrupt the long-standing imperial slave trade of Rishair. These activists have enjoyed highly celebrated and publicised successful protests in many imperial systems. However, these fanatical rogue elements operating in support of the People's Princess were given a stark reminder today not to interfere with correct imperial procedure after mediation attempts by representatives of Admiral Brennus failed. Rishair is currently the headquarters of Admiral Brennus, leader of Emperor's Grace and an influential officer in the Imperial Navy. Although Brennus rarely intervenes on purely political matters, he could not stand by and let politics inhibit trade in his vital systems. After failed attempts at resolving the matter diplomatically, Brennus was overheard as saying, "I have no patience for this. Contact Senator Petraeus. He somehow has the ability to deal with this nonsense," according to an anonymous Emperor's Grace staff member. Immediately thereafter, the Rishair system was prepared to come under the protection of Senator Denton Petraeus in a sign of support to Admiral Brennus and Emperor's Grace through what has become known as Operation BBH by Brennus's advisors. Senator Petraeus agreed to step in on Brennus's and Emperor's Grace's behalf to establish Rishair and surrounding systems as a military preparation site, legally suspending any rights to protest within the militarized zone. Although there have been many complaints from the dislodged activists, there has been no comment from Princess Aisling Duval or her staff. Some have commented that this is not surprising given her public relationship with Petraeus. Staying with Aisling Duval, independent commanders in support of the People's Princess have come together in recent weeks under Commander Andariel in the 13th Legion. One commander reported, "I was tired of being interdicted every time I tried to run a crate of medicinal supplies in support of the Angels. I sold my cargo bays, fitted shield banks, and upgraded my weapon systems. Commander Andariel told me where to fight and how." At least some Imperial nobility is supporting the pledge of Commander Andariel and others like him. Count Geoffrey Alexander Ryan of Ugain added, "So many people want to support, few realise how to do it. Some want to trade, others run cargo specifically for my princess. Some know how to fight, but until the 13th was formed, few knew how to do it, making each laser pulse count. The 13th Legion has built its base in Kona." And that's the Galnet news for today. Remember to tune in next time to keep your galaxy in focus.